Bueno. Creo que tenemos a alguien aquí en el stream. Estoy intentando arreglar mi micrófono aquí. Y se fue. Qué lástima. Ah, pero regresó. ¿Qué onda? Mom. Hey, Mom. Mom, what are the chances that you're just on YouTube and you all of a sudden see my stream? Oops. That's pretty funny. I'm really just trying to get the settings right here. Today's my birthday. And I don't know, feeling a little like I want to do something different. Mom, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you too. Thanks for the well wishes this morning via text. You always see my stream. I don't know about that. This is the first time I've ever streamed. Estores. ¿Qué onda? How are you? From Northern California. You're the man. If you are a man or whoever you are, you're awesome. I really appreciate your support, and I see all your comments on my videos and stuff. And that's really cool to see. So I really appreciate that. Northern California says happy birthday. I hope everything's going well up there in Northern California. Here in Mexico City, things are all right for now. We'll see if that changes at all, but so far so good. Your pee stream. When you were a baby boy, you would pee in the woods, nature boy. Okay. So if there was an option to mute participants, Mom, you would be muted. Just kidding. Yeah, I was thinking about making a video today. But I figured I would just try out this live thing and just see how it goes, watch it back later, see what we can improve on, see if it's something that people are interested in. Did I make a mask? Yes. No, I have not made a mask, but I actually reached out to someone here in Mexico City who's making them. I'll probably buy one from her. It would be nice to have a better mask. Mom, what's the sound quality like out there? I would like to hear that back. I was watching it from my other YouTube profile, and then people actually joined, so I wanted to stop messing around with that, but figured I would check in and just make sure the sound is good or decent. You guys are my guinea pigs. It's okay, some static. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, it's because I'm trying out this new microphone that I have. Looks like there's a third person who joined us. Welcome to the small family of stream. Oh, that's Dad. Great, it's good enough. Oh, it's good though. Okay, that's good. Pues iba a hacer el stream aquí en español, pero me parece que todos los usuarios hablan inglés. Creo que el señor Torres habla español. No big deal, we have bigger problems. Sí, los problemas más grandes son el crisis del coronavirus. Obviamente es un tema grandísimo ahorita en el mundo. It's a big theme, it's a big topic here in the world. Señor Torres, ¿eres de México originalmente, o are you from California there? Or how did you get interested in my stream or my channel? Sorry. It'd be interesting to just hear that. You don't have to share any personal information if you don't want to. Actually, I don't think you should. Well, you can do whatever you want. It's the internet, man. Pero sí, aquí estoy encerrado en la casa en mi cumpleaños. No es gran cosa. De hecho, está bien. Creo que vamos a salir y dar una vuelta aquí en la zona, la colonia, para pues tomar un poco aire libre. Nacido en México, has vivido en norte de California desde 72, pensando en dejar el trabajo y regresar en el futuro. Buenísimo. Yo también you weren't you actually born in California, Senor Andrew? Yes, I was. Yeah, so I was born in San Jose, California. Oh, thanks, man. Man, yeah, this is a really wonderful country, wonderful place. I love living here, and during this crisis, my parents have been, or my family has been, wondering if I should head home or if I should stay here in Mexico, and what's the best thing to do. Mexico City, if New York is any indication of what Mexico City could be like, it could be pretty tough. But I think, first and foremost, I would say that Anna and I have a good home here, and we really love living here. So yes, I would not. I mean, I've considered heading back in this time, but México es mi hogar y pues es un lugar muy bonito, con gente muy linda. And I do not plan on moving back anytime soon. I've been turned. He tomado muchas tazas I don't know what this saying is. He tomado del café de olla, something like that. I'm drinking from the gauntlet here. But thank you. That's cool. Good to hear that you're thinking. It's mainly for foreigners, I think, who live in Mexico. But it's pretty decent to get kind of some monthly information about, how to retire in Mexico or how to buy property in Mexico if you're a foreigner, or, different things to do in Mexico, stuff that it's Mex experience. Pretty cool. I would recommend it. I don't actually read the articles that much, but because I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on some of that stuff. But every once in a while, something catches my eye. I'm going to type it in here. Mex. Something like that. Yeah, my family, or at least my dad, is subscribed. Me parece que tenemos una nueva persona aquí en el chat, aquí en el live stream. Bienvenido. No sé quién sea, pero bienvenido y déjame un comentario aquí. Estamos cambiando entre inglés y español. Vamos a ver cuál idioma habla usted y seguimos con el balance de los dos idiomas. Yeah, like I said, today's my birthday here at home. Might do a little grocery shopping later, and of course, some video chats with my friends and family. Seems to be a pretty popular thing to do these days. Going to try and do some sort of Pictionary or algunos jueguitos entre el grupo para divertirnos. Oh, hey, and happy birthday. This is pretty cool. The first time I ever learned about streaming was actually through Fortnite. When I moved here to Mexico, Anna's brother and her cousins played a lot of Fortnite. And so I started playing Fortnite with them. I was obviously terrible at it, but I thought the community and the streaming community was interesting. And I was always kind of not against, but maybe like some older folks might think, watching someone, having someone take a video of you while watch of them playing a video game seems dumb. That's what the first thought is. And then the more I kind of learned about the game and the streaming culture and the community and things like that, I got a little bit more interested in it. So I still follow some of those streamers. I think esports has a bright future. So I've been, oh, hermana, ¿qué onda? um, so that's when I kind of got interested in the idea of streaming. But I've never done it before. This is my first stream, and I wanted to test it out, see what happens. Tenemos una quinta persona aquí en el video. Este es muy padre. Ya somos una familia. The piñata. Don't forget the piñata. That's awesome. The only celebratory thing I have are a couple of bottles of tequila that I'm treating myself to. There was a promotion, so got that promotion at Soriana. ¿Qué más? Dame un tema y hablamos. Quiero contarles algo en español. Vamos a beber juntos entonces, sí, ¿verdad? ¡Iu! Vamos a beber juntos. Tu tequila favorita. De hecho, ahorita me interesa mucho. Saludos a la sexta persona aquí en el show. Hablando de eso, escuché un chiste muy chistoso que alguien decía en vez de coronavirus, Tecate virus. So instead of using the word coronavirus, Tecate is a brand of beer here, also very famous. Tecate virus. The same could be said in English, maybe like the Bud Light virus instead of the coronavirus. Think about it. Pero mi bebida favorita sería, pues hoy en día me interesa mucho el mezcal. Quiero conocer el mezcal. He probado varios tipos de mezcal. A veces cuando salimos a un restaurante o un bar, compro un mezcal para pues probar y entender los sabores of mezcal. Pero no sé. He comprado una botella de mezcal que pensaba era como súper orgánico, súper saboroso, muy bueno, y lo probé y lo odié. Es horrible. Pero yo creo que es porque no entiendo los sabores del mezcal. Es como tienes que desarrollar en los sabores, ¿no? You have to develop a taste for the flavors. Oh, looks like maybe you guys are having some issues with the connectivity. I hope not. Let me crank up the Wi-Fi. I heard the Corona beer factories were shut down. Yeah, they might be. Non-essential. I think they were shutting down, last I heard. Some alcohol factories being non-essential. So maybe I'll be able to sell my bottle of tequila for twice as much in the future. Maybe it'll appreciate like the value of gold or something. Debe ser porque tú no estás comprendiendo el mezcal, jiji. No, sí es cierto, hermana. Es porque no entiendo el sabor del mezcal, pero es algo que pues quiero entender, ¿no? Es un gran parte de la cultura mexicana y creo que ya ha alcanzado los Estados Unidos el mezcal. Mezcal has already reached mezcal has already reached the United States. I think it's becoming something quite hip in the U.S. But I think it's really cool. It's a huge part of Mexican culture that is a little bit overshadowed. It's newer than tequila too, I think. But tequila originates in the center and north of Mexico, I'm pretty sure. And mezcal is mainly from the south. Probably, I've heard, originated in Oaxaca. So that could be also why it hasn't really reached mainstream culture in the US yet, but it's coming. And yeah, some of the prices of bottles of mezcal in the US that I've seen is una locura, crazy. It's, I mean, selling like a small family farm mezcal organic thing in the US is, you know, for like $100 a bottle. I hope that money is being passed along to the farmers here. Have you tried tequila with Mexican squirt? It's actually very refreshing, and I bet it's the squirt. Yeah, I have. It's called una paloma, a dove. Paloma means dove in Spanish. But yeah, una paloma, de hecho, es lo que vamos a tomar aquí en mi cumpleaños. Una paloma. Very good. Dudo mucho que esté hecho de azúcar real, azúcar en cano. Somos locos mismo. Yas Paloma. Sí, el internet, perdón, que no es el comportamiento del internet no está tan a gusto. Me parece que tenemos 6 personas aquí. Me da mucho gusto que todos ustedes están aquí. Principalmente mi familia y mi familia de YouTube. Pero si eres nuevo aquí en el video, por favor, dame un comentario en el chat porque quiero saber quién está aquí con nosotros y te doy un shout out aquí en el stream. Hermano, ¿cuánto para gente aquí sobre tus sueños? Lucero, hola, saludos, feliz cumpleaños, te saludamos Sofi, Regis, Juanito y yo, te mandamos un fuerte abrazo. Muchas gracias, me da mucho gusto que ustedes 4 están aquí viendo, encerrados en la casa, me imagino. Saludos. Mi familia también está aquí, Katie, mi mamá, ahí está. You're right, Mr. Caldwell. Sí, no, pues qué padre. Me da mucho gusto que ustedes están aquí. ¿Qué dijiste sobre tus sueños para el año de 31? Buena pregunta. Yo creo que es muy importante como reflexionar en las fechas grandes de la vida, como el nuevo año o tu cumpleaños, para pensar en los sueños del año que viene. Eh, pues no sé, la verdad, el año de 30 es- fue muy padre. Estuvo muy padre. Um, I did a lot of things, and actually Anna wrote me a nice little list this morning. I woke up to a nice note from her of some things that I've done this year, como saltamos de un avión. We jumped out of an airplane. Fue una locura. That was crazy. Empecé mi canal de YouTube también. uh, un gran milestone, a big milestone, porque obviamente quiero compartir un poco de la vida aquí con mexicanos en los Estados Unidos y mexicanos aquí en México y con mi familia y amigos bueno, gringos. um, pero ¿qué más quiero hacer en el año de 31 para mí? Pues, no sé, yo quiero seguir viviendo mi vida aquí en México. Oh, hi, Lynn. Buenos días. Happy birthday, Andy. Hi, Lynn. Ahí es mi tía Lynn tuning in to the live stream. Thanks so much for being here. That's awesome. Yeah, somos 7. We're now 7 people. Una pequeña familia aquí en YouTube in a live stream. You know, we could do like a big video chat with everyone, but this way you guys, I guess, just see me and just hear me. But if you guys send messages in the chat, I can read those, and it's really cool to see those. So thank you. See, but for the coming year, I guess I want to keep doing what I'm doing. You know, I have some um, goals for my personal life with Anna. But I'm just really content living here in Mexico. Estoy muy contento vivir aquí en México, estar aquí en México. Obviamente el español es un reto muy grande en mi vida, pero mi meta principal de español es ser fluido, hablar fluidamente el español. Es como la meta principal, creo, de mi vida, porque yo veo el idioma y pues la comunicación como una barrera o una oportunidad, y sabiendo el español es la oportunidad abra tantas puertas de comunicar con personas diferentes y aprender cosas nuevas. Y en mi vida personal y en mi trabajo y con mi familia futuro, una mitad ya es mexicana. You should put Anna in front of the camera more often. Just saying. I know she's amazing. So I would like to. Ya somos un nuevo high, a new high, a new high number for participants in the stream. That's awesome. De hecho, Ana le da mucha pena estar enfrente de la cámara. Yo también, sinceramente, yo también. Pero el canal es mi proyecto. Entonces, pues quiero, aunque es un reto estar enfrente de la cámara a veces, quiero seguir creciendo el canal pero Ana sí, ella es más tímida en general, pero especialmente con la cámara. Ella la vea como mi proyecto, lo veo como mi proyecto. No, ella lo ve como mi proyecto, pero muy amablemente le gusta ayudarme también en mi proyecto. A ver. Well, I hope everything's going well over there in Minnesota. Lynn, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. Some of my family is from northern Minnesota, and some of my family is actually all my family is from northern Minnesota. If you have not been to northern Minnesota, it is an amazing place, a beautiful place. I miss it quite a bit. I miss it in the winter with lots of snow. I miss it in the summer with hot summer days, with lakes and rivers and forests. But you should ask the gas guy to come in your stream. El gas! I think I probably tricked all my neighbors into thinking that the gas was here. They still come by every Sunday and Tuesday, so I should I should invite him on sometime. He's a really nice guy. And me cae muy bien. Me cae bastante bien. Hola Andy, feliz cumpleaños. That's so cool that you. I appreciate you writing in español, in Spanish, Lynn. Very cool. Saludamos, Jerry. Hola, Jerry. Hey, Jerry. Thanks for joining. Thanks for checking out the stream. Ten people. That's a new record. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Ya somos 10. Ah, no, ya se fue. Somos 9. I confess I copied from above. Muy bien. Hey, if you don't, if you, as long as you're able to speak into your phone and it says, you speak into your phone and it puts it out loud, you know, if that's a tool that you can use to communicate with different people who don't speak your same language, or that you don't speak their same language, I think that's amazing. Hola, feliz cumpleaños. Hey, Jean. Thanks for joining. I'm imagining my mom had sent out like a mass text or a mass email saying, check out this, check out Andy's stream on LiveTube. On LiveTube. So thanks for being here. I hope you have a great birthday. So great that you don't remember anything tomorrow. We'll see about that. But I do plan to drink some palomas. Just so everyone knows, it sounds like maybe they're closing some non-essential. They're definitely closing non-essential businesses here in Mexico, aquí en Mexico. But some of those might include some of the cervecerías, some of the beer making places, and tequilerias. So get out there and buy yourself a bottle of tequila while you still can. And we were just talking about different drinks here with tequila. One is called una paloma, which is squirt and tequila, and obviously some ice, maybe a lime if you're feeling fancy. But yeah, some different birthday drinks. Do you have face masks, Andy? I do have face masks. Obviously, that's a big theme here in Mexico. I do have face masks, and I actually found someone who lives nearby. I found them on Facebook. They're making and selling masks here. So I'm going to try and buy a mask from them. Drinking can be hazardous for your health, not too much. So we've got differing opinions on how much I should drink. Senor Torres says I should drink so much that, no, I'm just kidding. I will obviously be careful with the amount that I drink. But I'm going to still have fun. Great. Yeah, I'm gonna try and buy a face mask from someone here in Mexico City. They don't look really cool. They're making face masks as fast as they can and selling them at a very reasonable price, which I think is an amazing thing to do as a citizen. Um, I read a couple news stories about. I read a news story about a guy who bought a bunch of hand sanitizer when he first heard about the coronavirus, and he was selling it on Amazon and just gouging people. You know, selling a tiny little bottle for like $50, and people were buying it. Um, but it eventually got shut down. I kind of feel bad for him because he has a bunch of hand sanitizer in his garage now. But I think the right thing to do as a citizen is to, not overbuy, share what you have. Um, and if you do make something, you should be awarded for your work, but not gouging other folks. ¿Cuántos años tienes? 28. Yeah, imagínate. I wish. I turned 31. It's the number after 30. So, man, wouldn't that be cool if I could live a full life and have this be just over a third of my life? God willing. Primero Dios is the saying here in Spanish. Primero Dios, which means like, oh, que te oiga Dios. I hope God is listening, kind of thing. I'm thinking about doing a video of different expressions in English and translating them into Spanish and seeing if they make sense or not. And also the opposite, trying to understand the translation. And I can tend to be a very literal learner. I like translating things one to one. It helps me kind of put them in place in my brain, at least when it comes to a language. So I would like to do a video of, because I get a kick out of some translations like that. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. What kind of weather in your world today? Man, I feel bad every time someone asks me that question. The weather in Mexico City is amazing. There are about 4 months out of the year where it rains every single afternoon. Starting at 4 or 5, 6 o'clock, it rains. It down feels like it's flooding. But man, the weather here, aside from those 4 months, is amazing. We're at about 7,000 something feet of elevation, so it's never humid. In this month, it's been a little warmer than normal. At like gets up to like 83, 85 degrees. Oh, don't ask me what that is in Celsius. But yeah, like 85 degrees, but every night is down to like 55 degrees or something. So beautiful sleeping weather, beautiful weather during the day, always sunny. Really just amazing. Oh, I saw bienvenido al stream, bienvenido a YouTube, a mi canal. Saludos a mi familia y amigos viejos y amigos nuevos. Zachary Diamond, wow, what a hottie. Zach, me da mucho gusto que estés aquí. Bienvenido. Te quiero, amigo. Gracias por estar aquí. ¿Qué onda en tu mundo? Si ustedes no saben, mi amigo Zach también sabe un buen de español. Vivía en Perú, creo. Entonces tiene acento peruano, bien chido, bien chévere, bien chingón. Oh, Zach, hola. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know if this is something that I'll do frequently, but it's my motherfucking birthday. So I'm going to do what makes me happy, which is just here freestyling for you guys. I hope the weather's good over there in Minnesota. I heard that it was a little warmer than normal. It's very Minnesotan. Para los que no saben, es muy minnesotano hablar sobre el clima. Siempre es como el small talk, como la plática, la charla, es hablar sobre el clima, principalmente, sobre todo, hablar sobre el clima. Estoy aquí con la familia de mi novia, conociendo a ellos por la primera vez. Oh, qué padre, amigo. Suerte, mucha suerte. Espero que te, te acepten. Espero que te acepten. Pero cómo no, amigo, eres bien chingón. Jugando hechure. Hay una bebida. Hay una bebida en los Estados Unidos que se llama un Bloody Mary. I follow your videos y me encanta. Oh, qué padre, Jessica. Muchas gracias, bienvenida aquí a mi canal. Estás aquí con mis amigos y mi familia. Un poco español, un poco en inglés, a little bit of English, a little bit of Spanish. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Ben Coldo says hello. Qué padre. Saludos a mi primo. Yes, but I was saying there's a drink here called, or in the US called the Bloody Mary, which is basically vodka and kind of like a tomato spicy drink. And it's muy parecido. It's very similar to, oh my God, I'm blanking. Oh my God. This is why I don't do this stuff, because I'm not good at it. It will occur to me, I promise you. Feliz cumpleaños y qué pasa. Bloody Marys are the best. Qué rico. Claro que sí, estoy completamente en acuerdo. I have not drinking a Bloody Mary in a long time. Vodka is not as common here, but Uncle David and Mary are watching. They cannot do the live chat. Oh well. Saludos. Hi, Auntie Mary and Uncle David desde Arizona. Me da mucho gusto. It's a pleasure that you're here. You are not thinking of, I am thinking of a michelada. Muchas gracias. Por eso tengo mis seguidores y ustedes en el chat para decirme realmente qué estoy pensando.
Baby,
¿Sí?
Silvan te mandó saludos en YouTube y no lo pelas. Dice que le contestes. Que eres muy popular, pero que le contestes a él.
¿Ah, sirve?
Ahí
¿Sirve?
está en tu chat. Y Kelly le puso Pepe.
Oh, no manches, Pepe.
Feliz cumpleaños, amigo.
Ok. Gracias. Ana me hablaba desde aquí, del cuarto, pero anda, aparece. Saludos a Pepe. Pepe es un amigo de Francia que conocí en Washington, D.C. Su esposa es una amiga de Ana Saludos a ustedes. Saludos a Pepe. Qué padre. It's very cool that you're here. ¿Cómo va el español, amigo? Amigo, te quiero. Me despido, pero charlaremos más tarde. Saludos, Zach. Muchas gracias por pasar aquí por el canal. Mucha suerte con tu novia y su familia. Un abrazo fuerte. Saludos. Yes, but I was thinking of a michelada, of course. Michelada is something that I did not like when I first came here. For those of you who don't know, it's basically Bloody Mary mix. You can think of it that way. It's like a tomato, clamato, and some other spices, but with a beer in it, like a lager. So the only difference, well, not the only difference, but the main difference is that instead of vodka, a little bit of vodka and a lot of tomato juice or a lot of that spice, you have a lot of beer and a little bit of that spice. Hay que probarlo. You have to try it. It's amazing. Yes, Pepe is my friend from France. We met in Washington, D.C., and apparently he's here in the chat. So or he's here watching the video. So that's amazing. ¿Qué vamos a hacer con este pedo del coronavirus? Espero que estén en buena salud, sanos. Espero que se encuentren bien económicamente, que no te pega tan fuerte en la economía, los cambios. Michelada also has a ton of salty spice around the edge of the glass. Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, it does. You're right. Yeah, they kind of dip the rim in that tahine and other spices. Primo, ya yo estoy aprendiendo y esta es muy bueno. Very helpful. I like your video about Día de los Muertos. Oh, muchas gracias. Yeah, when I went along Paseo de la Reforma here in Mexico and saw the alebrijes, saw the mega altar in el centro, in el Zócalo. Es un feriado. It's a holiday unlike any other here in Mexico. Dia de los Muertos. It's amazing. Last year I was here for Dia de los Muertos. I was here. No, 2 years ago, and then this was the first year that I actually went out and got to see more things in the city. Last year it was raining and we just stayed inside. But yeah, gracias por ver los videos. De hecho, estoy un poco con writer's block, digamos. I have a little bit of it's not writer's block, but let's say a block in creativity in my videos lately. I have, the channel's something that I want to keep going. I feel really happy to share some of the different videos with you guys, with my followers. Sometimes I feel a little bit self-conscious about the videos. It takes a lot of time to edit them sometimes, especially because my Spanish is so bad. My Spanish is just, when I'm trying to get things right and explain it and be, and really feel good about it, I find that I need to do a few takes and that kind of makes me feel a little bit. I don't know. It makes me sort of dread in some ways the art of making the video. But ooh, but I do want to keep making videos. If you guys have any ideas, it looks like I'm seeing an idea here. We need some cook recipes from Mexico City and cooking demos. And Jessica seconds that. Comida que cocinas durante la cuarentena. Yeah, that would be different. That would be awesome. I mean, I have a few different recipes that Anna has taught me here. That you know what I really want to do is I really want to make pozole desde cero. I want to make pozole from scratch. I feel like that would be a pretty good recipe to share with my folks from the US. Oh, hey, Wonderland. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for being here. Si hablas español, si hablas inglés, estamos cambiando entre los dos. Ambos idiomas. So thank you for being here. Great. Yeah, pozole. If you have never heard of pozole, just give it a quick Google search. I'm going to write how to spell it here. Pozole. Creo. Híjole. Does it have a T in it? Oh God, now I'm second guessing it. Who is Wonderland? I don't know. Wonderland is a follower from the username. I'm just calling them Wonderland, but really happy that they're here. You're here among friends, among family. So you should definitely feel welcome. But yeah, pozole is quite the dish. It's a soup. The best way to characterize it is kind of like a spicy broth with big chunks of corn in it and like shredded chicken or shredded pork or something. There are like a few, you kind of scoop in the flavor. Your little cousin? Who's my little cousin? Yeah, but pozole is like a spicy broth with corn, big pieces of corn in it. And you basically then add in your meat, your shredded meat on top. And then you add some shredded lettuce, sometimes some radishes, some chopped onion, sometimes a little extra spice, and definitely lots of lime. So that's an amazing soup here that I had never tried before moving to Mexico, never heard of, but popular on different holidays, getting together with the family. Anna's mom makes an amazing pozole. So I would like to learn how to make it here. The main difficulty of it is making the broth. It's not even hard. I don't know why I haven't done it, but you have to cook down some different chiles and then blend them up, put it in. You have to make like the caldo, the broth, by soaking different bones and meat and stuff like that. It's kind of an all-day thing. It's a huge labor-intensive process, cooking, but the result, if done right, is amazing. So that's something I can do. Oh, that's Winter? Oh my gosh. Welcome. Hi, Winter. It's been so long since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well. I think I saw a recent picture on Facebook of you and Jessica. Oh my gosh. So sometimes I can't put together the like the name without a face, like a profile picture here. So that's not going to be the first time that I mistake someone. Um, but oh, that's amazing. Cool. Welcome. Have you thought about doing reactions to other videos? I have thought about it. I could do that. If you guys want recommendations of different videos or different like YouTubers or things that I follow that I find interesting, it's somewhat similar content to mine, except way freaking better. I can give you some. I can give you some recommendations. There's one YouTuber who's called Ford Quarterman. Otro gringo vivía en los Estados Unidos. Hizo un road trip desde los Estados Unidos hasta Patagonia, hasta el sur de Sudamérica. Habla perfecto español, casi latino, casi mexicano. Él es increíble. Quarterman Ford, like the car. Y su mensaje siempre es sencillo y bonito. He's a really talented guy, and we're not friends or anything, but you might think that we're friends based on a video about how you and Anna met. Actually, I was see you Wonderland. A video about how Anna and I met. I would love to do that. Yeah, I should public, pero sí sería genial. De hecho, este video de live ahorita es muy improvisado. No lo tenía planeado esta mañana. De hecho, iba a grabar un video sobre cómo me encuentro básicamente aquí en México, por qué estoy aquí o algo así, como un poco del background de la historia de, pues, por qué estoy aquí y obviamente la espina o, ¿cómo se dice? El backbone. La cosa principal de la historia es obviamente Ana, el amor de mi vida. She obviously, that's the reason I'm here in Mexico and would not change anything. Auntie Mary is saying how you need to speak more Spanish to show off to her friends who have now joined. Bueno, saludos a los amigos de mi tía María. Me da mucho gusto que hay gente aquí que no conozco. I'm happy that it's a pleasure that there are people here that I don't know, but but they're here. They're demanding that Ana make an appearance. Ana se está bañando. Ana's taking a shower. They're chanting Ana, 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 Ana. I'll si sale ojalá que salga del baño antes de que terminara mi stream. ¿Es correcto? Estoy aprendiendo el subjuntivo que casi no existe en inglés. Entonces es un gran reto aprender ese parto de la gramática de español. I went to the interview. Very nice. Pues, qué buena charla. Gracias por todas las preguntas y comentarios en el chat. Los estoy leyendo. Creo que están un poco retrasados desde el momento que escriben el comentario hasta el momento que lo lea. Pero muchísimas gracias. Esta es la primera vez, estoy aquí con mi compu, nada más un micrófono de mi cámara que conecté con este cable súper chafa, bien naco. Así se dice, that's okay to say. Bien naco. I don't know, I might make some mistakes like that. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo están tus plantas? ¿Cómo están mis plantas en la casa? Está apareciendo muy bonitas tus plantas atrás de ti. Sí, pues vivimos aquí en un depa de muchos departamentos. Es un edificio con varios departamentos. Estamos en nivel 2, el piso 2, y no alcanza tanta luz natural. De hecho, lo que ven atrás de mí, en las cortinas, esa luz aparece por 30 minutos en mediodía y se va. Pero, sin embargo, mis plantas sobreviven aquí en la canta, nuestras plantas, perdón, de Ana y yo. Y a veces las saco y las pongo afuera de la casa en como el tipo como jardina del edificio para tomar más sol. Are people scared of COVID there right now? What is the emotional atmosphere like? That's a good question. Um, everyone's situation is different. Um, Anna and I are very fortunate that we're able to keep our jobs and work from home in the safety of our apartment. Very, very fortunate. So very happy for that. We, um, I think, if New York City is any indication of what the future holds for a major city, Mexico will be in a pretty tough spot in the coming months, or who knows, the next 2 weeks. I think just like in the US and just like everywhere in the world, the government agencies here are slowly coming to that realization, right? Where it's like the first thing Trump said about the COVID-19 was that it was a hoax, which is laughable. He said something like that. Don't worry about it. We'll be back on Easter. Everything will be back to normal. It's not. But that was 2 weeks ago or something, 3 weeks ago, and he slowly changed his opinion, taken more precautions, put into effect more things that take care of the public. And it's been the same story here in Mexico, just a little bit behind that. So I think last Monday they suggested closing all social venues like churches and bars and restaurants. Midweek last week, like Thursday, they just started really pushing the message of people staying at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Don't leave the house. No salgan de la casa si no tienen que. Don't leave the house unless you have to, right? That's been the message pushed in the last several days here, which I think is great. I think, the people who are able, like economically mainly, to be able to follow those rules or follow those suggestions are doing that. And I think the folks that need to support themselves have a tougher time being able to do that. I still, all the delivery apps, the grocery stores here, the places that are staying open are taking all the precautions that they should be while trying to maintain their business, right? So there's kind of like a mix of perspectives and a mix from different folks here that, those who are able to are staying calm and doing what they have to do and to protect themselves, and those who aren't are saying like, ni modo, tengo que salir de la casa, tengo que chambear. So a lot of jobs here in Mexico are more informal jobs that personal businesses, things like that. So people they don't have a safety net and they have to be out there working. And I think that's a tough pressure that people are put under and a tough decision to make. Do I freak out, stay here at home and not make money, or do I keep doing what I got to do in order to support myself and my family? It's definitely tough. But I would say in general, it's that mix. Obviously, as far as like panic purchases and stuff, and like the first day, all the hand sanitizer was gone. So that's no surprise. Face masks were gone. Toilet paper was gone. There are some sections of the grocery store, like the rice and canned food section, that are kind of looking a little light, the shelves, but in general, things are kind of continuing as normal with the right precautions, I think. So. Ustedes están privilegiados, somos privilegiados, con certeza. Sí, es cierto, hermana. Sí, es algo que no puedo decir más, la verdad, que qué tan afortunados somos súper afortunados. This is a cup that Katie bought for me. Nana has one that's identical from an artist in Milwaukee, her friend who makes these. It's pretty cool. It's got like this really cool texture on the outside, like kind of rough texture, but on the inside it's nice and smooth. Here I'm drinking a café, un café de Oaxaca. Qué bonita, sí. If you want a mug like that, just let me know. Hey guys, if you want a mug like that, just message my sister and she will send you one for free. I'm promising that. Does she have an Etsy? Katie, does this artist have an Etsy or some online thing? You can post it in the chat. Auntie Mary is sending lots of heart emojis and telling me how darling you are. She is signing off now. Bye, Tia Mary, Tia María. Espero que estén bien. Gracias por el mensaje esta mañana de mi cumpleaños. Saludos a ti, y saludos a David. Sending you guys love and good vibes. Oh, Jessica, what a good question. Do you ever get a chance to go camping in Mexico? Love that question. Well, we've been camping once. It was like a campground type of thing that was pretty close. I'm like, this is actually a very good exercise for my brain, because half the time Spanish words want to come out, half the time English words want to come out. And I've noticed people who are extremely fluent can switch between those without making any mistakes, without thinking about, they can separate the two languages. So just so you guys know, I'm having a heck of a time here switching back and forth. But yeah, we camped at a campground. It was a very different experience than a campground here in the U.S. It was just in the U.S. over there in the U.S. It was a small property that was close to some pyramids here in Mexico, outside of Mexico City. We stayed for the night. They have like a grill type setup on the property. They have like four-wheelers with a little four-wheel track that you could do, which was pretty cool. But it wasn't really outdoorsy, except for the fact that we were in tents, and that they had a campfire type, una foguete, right? Foguete? A bonfire pit. But I would totally love to go camping more here. I think I've noticed that in the US, camping is extremely accessible, and good camping, like really amazing national parks with all the infrastructure. and stuff like that. Those types of camping places here, like in the mountains and at different sort of like national sites, are more remote and a little bit more rugged, which I think is cool, um, but just not as accessible, I would think. That's something that's really great about the US that hasn't quite maybe happened here in Mexico as much as the opportunity to travel within the country. In the US, it's like you could get in your car and go on a drive for 8 hours on an interstate, completely knowing exactly where you're going with great infrastructure and rest stops um, and being safe while doing it. And I think that's a little bit tougher to do here in Mexico, just to pick up and drive wherever you want in the country for. So I think that it's tough for something like a remote place. It's just not quite as doable. That's one thing that I miss, I guess, about the US in some ways, is that kind of infrastructure and care that's put into the national park system is really like unbeatable, really unbeatable. I would love to do more camping here. Last time I was in Minnesota, I took my tent and some camping gear back here to Mexico. Sí, by the way, por cierto, si estás nuevo aquí, bienvenido. Dame un comentario aquí para que sepa quién eres, para saber quién eres. Muchas gracias por todos por estar aquí. Somos entre nuevo, 10, 11. Pero muchísimas gracias a todos. I'm happy. Today's my birthday, so I'm happy, but I'm happy that everyone's here. Do they have anything like the Boundary Waters there? No, I would say there's nothing like the Boundary Waters in the world. That's an amazing outdoors place, wilderness area, just unlike anything I've ever seen. We did hike a glacier here in Mexico, which was very cool. It was pretty different. I have some pictures of that, some videos, but it was pre-YouTube channel, so I didn't film anything. But yeah, there are places like that. Oh, one thing I would say here is the affordability of different types of tours and transport and all-inclusive type of things that take you places to do different outdoor activities is very cool here. Like there are all sorts of tours where it's like from Mexico City, you can spend like $40 or something for round trip transportation to like this wilderness area a few hours outside of Mexico City. There are some really cool things like that I notice, because like in the US, in order to do anything outdoors, you need a car. You need a car. And cars are really accessible and it's really safe to travel and the infrastructure is good. So most people have cars. And most people do outdoor things in their own cars, and they kind of just take it upon themselves, right, to look for the outdoor place and, travel there and whatever. So that's like, you can be more like self-sufficient, I think, in the US and here, but here, I think we don't have a car. So we've only done things that involve like a bus or some sort of van rental thing where you all-inclusive travel type thing. And that's actually worked really well. And in some ways I prefer that. Although you lose some of the autonomy of, not having your own car and not being able to choose, you just kind of, this is what time the transportation arrives. This is what time you're going to get back. and here are the things that we're going to do in between. Pay me this amount, lunch is included, and like that's all. And you just get in the van, they take you there, you explore, you maybe stay overnight, or maybe come back in the morning, and or maybe come back that same day, and you just don't have to worry about driving, you don't have to worry about gas or any of that stuff. So I think that some opportunities like that exist here, some businesses, and that's just, I've learned to enjoy that kind of thing, where in the US I had learned to, enjoy my freedom of having a car and just choosing my own route and stuff like that. You're making a big sell for Mexico right now. You were talking about the rideshare. We'll see you, man. Señor Torres, muchas gracias por pasar por aquí. Saludos. Muchas gracias por todo el apoyo en el canal. Cuídate mucho. Espero que estés bien y busca las oportunidades de retirar o de estar aquí en México cuando termines el trabajo. Pero sí, voy a hablar sobre el BlaBlaCar y voy a intentar de traducir cada oración o cada pensar en para todos los participantes. Here in Mexico, we mainly travel by car or by bike or by Uber here, or by transport here in Mexico City. If we go on like a trip, we maybe travel by bus. The buses in Mexico are amazing. So good. Beautiful coach buses, comfortable, cheap, just a great way to travel around Mexico. Maybe slow, but amazing. And when we go somewhere specific, like to Querétaro to visit Ana's family, we use something called BlaBlaCar. Pero en resumen, en español, principalmente viajamos o nos movemos aquí en la Ciudad de México por bici o caminando. Vivimos muy bien ubicado. We're in a good location here. Bien ubicado, o también en Uber, porque pues no cuesta tanto el Uber aquí. Pero si queremos viajar a un otro estado aquí en la provincia, pues vamos en bus. Los buses aquí en México están padrísimos. Padrísimos. They're awesome. Baratos, cómodos. Y sí, hay enlaces, hay rutas del bus entre cualquier ciudad que quisieras. Los pueblitos, las ciudades grandes, hay una ruta. Pero si vamos a un lugar específico, como a la ciudad de Querétaro, donde vive la familia de Ana, vamos en BlaBlaCar. Y BlaBlaCar es como un viaje compartido entre más personas que también tiene la misma ruta. BlaBlaCar is basically like a carpooling app that where people publish a trip that they're already doing, how many places they have in your car. You decide on a meeting point and an ending point for where you start and finish the trip, and you just pay in cash. We've had only great experiences with this app. I don't know if it exists in the US. It's called BlaBlaCar, like blah 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 blah, because it's cool. You can chat with people that you've never met before. I think the immediate thing that people think about from a U.S. perspective, and here in Mexico, everyone has their limits of what they feel safe about, right? But you sort of think, ah, man, sharing a trip with someone else that you don't know. We've only have good, positive, safe experiences with this app, and it's cheap, it's fast, it's safe, so we really like it. Pero esta aplicación de BlaBla, si no sabes ya, es una aplicación de como tipo carpooling o un viaje compartido, donde alguien con un coche ya tiene un viaje en mente, deciden la hora y la ubicación en donde salen, y de la Ciudad de México y Querétaro decidimos que filtramos los resultados, los viajes, por la ruta y la hora y todo eso. Y pues decides, apartes el viaje, y pues es eso. Vas en coche con gente que no conoces, lo cual suena un poco peligroso o algo así, pero realmente solo hemos tenido experiencias positivas. Es barato, es rápido, es seguro, y lo hemos hecho hemos viajado unos 30 veces, 20 veces en BlaBlaCar. Padrísimo, muy recomendable. Muy recomendable. Así es, la vida sin coche. Me gustaría que la gente en los Estados Unidos pues usara más una aplicación así, pero hay muchas, pues no sé, hay muchas oportunidades de usar tu propio coche que realmente pues no es tan útil una aplicación así en los Estados Unidos. Jay Zach, happy birthday, Andy. Hi, Andy, happy birthday. Katie, it's my birthday. Hey, Jay, good to see you. Thanks for joining the video, the live stream. That's so cool that you're here. Oh, and Katie. Okay, I gotcha. Oh, hello to both you guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're surviving out there and with all the crisis. Hope you're staying safe and healthy. Thanks for tuning in. We're just talking here. We said hi to Jessica and Winter, and my family's on as well. So appreciate you guys being here. Think we'll probably wrap up here pretty soon. If we can get Anna to make an appearance, we shall see where she's at in her morning routine. It's already 2 o'clock. Well, where does Anna's family live? They're from Querétaro, which is a state basically smack dab in the middle of Mexico. It's a very nice state. There's a city there called Santiago de Querétaro, which is like the capital city and the main city. It's pretty small. I think it's like 2 million, 3 million people or something. But yeah, it's a great place. It's about 2.5 or 3 hours from Mexico City, so it's not too far away. We go there sometimes on the weekends or long weekends. Anna's got a couple new nieces, so we like to see them. Yeah. If you guys want to, if you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, this is like a selfish plug, I guess, but just to keep you guys a little bit more involved, you can follow me. I'll put the link here. I think it's something like this. Sometimes I post videos and pictures of different things that I'm doing here. Would love to keep you guys up to date, stay in touch, things like that. Sometimes I'm not posting so much to Facebook these days or Instagram really. But you know, the things that I do post, I want you guys to see, family and friends. So can I mute this at all? Yes, I can. Super dashing in your IG profile pic. Yeah, I need to change that. Oh, I don't even know what it is actually. I muted myself so that I could talk to Anna in the other room. Did Anna take the photo? Probably. Am I with a horse? Am I with a? I think I'm with a horse in the picture, right? Ana, todos están gritando, Ana, Ana. Quieren que aparezcas. Yeah, like I said, this has been really fun. This is my first time. I'm gonna speak in Spanish because I need to. Este es mi primera vez. This is my first time haciendo un live stream aquí en YouTube. Doing a live stream here on YouTube. Ya vamos por 1 hora y media, casi. Está muy padre. De nuevo, es mi cumpleaños, entonces quería hacer algo diferente. We're going for nearly an hour and a half here, and as the stream title suggests, it is my birthday, and I wanted to do something a little different than normal. Tengo ganas de hacer más videos aquí en YouTube, pero a veces me siento un poco bloqueado. Y me da pena a veces como, no sé, hacer más videos, pero aquí en vivo no hay cambios, no hay errores, ¿no? Porque todo está en vivo, entonces pues estoy más relajado y es menos trabajo, la verdad, pero todavía puedo compartir un poco con mis amigos y mi familia. Sí, baby. Baby, tú eres muy bonita.
Me acabo de bañar, qué horror.
Tenemos gente de los Estados Unidos y de México.
Katie.
Aquí en el chat.
Mi hermani. ¿Qué onda?
Sí, your sister's here, my cousins are here, my aunts and uncles are here.
Oh.
Yeah, we had some friends stop by, some followers too.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
¿Qué pasó?
It's a little bit
So-
behind, but
Sí.
tú estás aquí, yay. Bueno, ahí está por su gusto. We are waving at you. Unfortunately, can't see your waves, but we know you're here. Hello, Ana, es mi prima. It
Mi
is
tía quería mucho. Ah, ¿quién? ¿Jessica?
Jessica.
Hola, Jessica. No te creo que no la conoces.
No, todavía no. Algún día.
Sí.
But yeah,
Okay.
we've just been talking about different themes here, and this is my birthday stream.
¿Qué estamos tomando o qué?
Just coffee.
¿Qué traigo?
Solo café de Oaxaca. Bonnie, happy birthday, Andy. I'm your Aunt Mary Ann's college friend. Mucho gusto, Bonnie. Nice to meet you. Thanks for being here. We're about to wrap up the stream. Oh, I saw 12 people here in the chat, in the video. That's amazing. That's a record. Record super divertido, Andy. Very fun. Muchas gracias a todos. If you're new, feel free to subscribe, and trying to put out some more videos so that people can learn about Mexico. And I live here in Mexico. If you don't already know. Sophie los saluda. Dice hola Ana y Andy.
Hola,
Salud.
Sophie.
Hola Sophie. uh, uh, well, yeah, I think we're probably gonna log off here. So also thank you for the positive and educational videos. I would watch them 100% even if you weren't my cousin, but it's better because you are. I learned a lot. Oh, that means so much,
Aw.
Jessica. Thank you. Yeah,
Aw.
actually, I was making quite a few trips to Houston for my job, and I was thinking about you guys, and if there was a way to somehow get over. I think you guys are in Austin or Dallas, but unfortunately, it's not quite so simple. But maybe someday we can make it work because it's really not that far away. Bueno. Lo que dicen todos aquí en México es les mando un abrazo fuerte, which means sending a strong hug your way. So thanks to everyone. Thanks for the good vibes and the birthday wishes. Y gracias por escuchar en español y en inglés. Yo creo que poco a poco podemos integrar los dos idiomas. Es muy importante que podamos comunicar con gente de países diferentes. Adiós. Entonces, saludos y cuídense mucho. Take care, everyone. Be safe. Say hi to your families and friends. And we'll talk to you soon.
Sí. Salud a todos.
Salud. Woo! Okay, I'm going to end the stream. This time for real. This is a classic
Sí,
Minnesota
sí.
goodbye. Like, next thing I know, I'm going to see a question and want to answer it. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, what are we doing here today? But this time for real. We're going to end the stream. But thanks so much. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.
Bye. No.